Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. In this video, I am going to give you a brief recap on my year in 2021, how I did with my goals. Then I'm going to discuss my goals for 2022, the word that I have picked for the year, and then how January is getting started off so far. So let's just start talking about it. So for those of you who were not following me last year around this time, I did put out goals for 2021. I had two goals. I had a personal goal and a goal for the channel. And I sort of wavered within that video. My original goals were to hit 200 subscribers on YouTube, which, I mean, thanks to all of you, we blew that number straight out of the park. We more than doubled. We're at 520 something now, so thank you for all of the support this year. There's so many of you who follow along and comment, and I really do appreciate you. So thank you for helping me meet that first goal. The second goal that I had was for weight loss, and I had said that originally I wanted to get down to 220 pounds, and then decided to shoot for 200 so that I have a bigger goal. Well, we didn't make the 200 pounds. We did at some point meet the 220, but that's going to lead me into my next update, which is where did I end 2021? So, as most of you know, my goal for the year was really to just get below 230 pounds. That's really been my only goal as far as weight loss. I met that goal in the end of June and was at 230 pounds. And then really, guys, over the last 6 months, I've wavered within the 220 to 230 range. And although super impressed and happy with my weight loss for the year, it's really only been 10-ish pounds over the last few months because, as you know, I've been focusing on fitness. So am I upset that I didn't hit that 200-pound goal? No. I'm excited that I met the 220 goal, which was really the one that I wanted to accomplish. Now, am I at 220 now? No, I weigh more than that. But for those of you who saw my weigh-in at the 1st of December, I was at 221.6, and when I weighed in at the 1st of the year, I was at 222.4. It's less than a pound difference, and really in any given month, a pound up or down is sort of a maintain. And that's what I've been doing. And with everything that happened to me in December and all of the non-keto foods that I ate at different, times, I had a whole bag of French fries over 3 or 4 days. Let's be real. To only gain a pound, I'm pretty excited about that and think that's a pretty good maintain. So I had started the year a little over 255, 260. So my total loss for the year is around 35 to 40 pounds. And I feel like that's a fantastic weight loss. So did I hit both of the goals? Yes and no. Because yes, we hit the 200 subscribers, and yes, I hit the 220 pounds. But I didn't get below that 220 goal. I've never had a goal weight, y'all know that, and it was just one of those things that once I hit it, I didn't want to have to think about the weight. But that is going to change for this year, and so now let's talk about my goals for 2022. So what are my goals for 2022? I've decided to keep the same two goals and just change the number. So I've decided once again to set a channel goal, and I am going once again to focus on weight loss. So I'm going to set a weight loss goal. Let's talk about weight loss first, because that's what a lot of you are here for. Also, when you're watching this, happy National Keto Day. For those of you who follow me who are on keto, we have a national day, evidently. I saw that it was going to be coming up on Wednesday, and hopefully that's when you're watching this. If you watch it later, of course, that's obviously fine, but happy National Keto Day. I am going to still be doing a more keto-based diet. I believe that the food that you eat is more impactful than the number of calories. So these foods work for me. They have continued to work for me. I just wasn't really focused on the diet. I was drinking a lot of shakes. I wasn't really focused on what types of foods that I was eating or the quantities or anything like that. I didn't want weight loss to even have to be a factor, and it wasn't, and it also showed because I didn't lose anymore, and I know that I have more to lose. So my goal, I'm not setting a goal for the year, but I am and I'm not. Let me clarify that, I guess. My goal for the year is to get below 200 pounds. I guess I should call it my super secret goal, which was originally what the 200-pound weight loss was for 2021. But my super secret goal is I'd like to be below 200 pounds by my birthday in July. That's 20 something weeks away. A little over 20 pounds to lose to do that. So it'd be about a pound a week. Doable? Absolutely. Especially if I focus on it and I pay attention and am more cognizant of what I eat, when I eat, the types of foods that I eat, how often I don't eat those foods can play a factor as well. So the first goal is going to be to hit 200 pounds. Once I do that, I don't know that I'll make any other weight loss goals. Not that I won't continue to try to lose weight, but I don't know that there will be any goals for it. But that's going to be the goal for this year is, once again, to set a goal of getting below 200 pounds. The same goal as last year, but it is what it is, and that's what we're shooting for. I think losing more weight will help make everything else that I want to do easier. Let's be honest, because every time one of the fitness channels puts body weight in the title, my brain is like, but my body still weighs more than I want it to, and I'm not very strong yet. I'm getting stronger, and part of that's because I'm trying to lift my own body all over the place. And not that I'm huge or anything, right? I'm super happy with my size, actually. I'd be okay if I didn't drop any more weight mentally and physically. I just know that I need some of this weight off of my belly. I know I need my stomach fat to go down because it's a really unhealthy place to store that fat. And so I'm using the fitness to sort of shape the body, but I do want to get back to focusing on the foods that I'm eating to make sure that I feel my best. And I know in doing that, the weight will start to drop again. So the second goal, I've really been thinking about it, guys, and I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted 200 for last year, and we got over 5. And so my brain inside goes, don't overshoot it. Don't think you're fancy. I want to go for 1,000 subs. I mean, I do and I don't. I love y'all and I love all the comments, and it's already kind of hard to keep up, and I like supporting y'all, but I know in going through my journey and making myself the best version of myself, one of the things that I want to do is to be able to support others, and the more people that I have to support, the kind of happier it makes me. So originally I wanted to say 750, and if I hit 750 for the year, I'm not going to lie, I'll be super stoked about that. That's a big accomplishment. That's still over 200 people that I'd pick up in the next year. And I think that's doable with consistency, with the videos that I have, planned to come out, the updates that I'll be providing over the next several months. I think it's doable. But we set big goals. So we're going to set a goal of 1,000 subs. How long after that till monetization, the world may never know. Y'all will know. I'll keep y'all updated. But that's going to be our goal. So goals for the year, still 200 pounds or less, under 200 pounds. Those in the weight loss community call that Wonderland because the first number is a 1. But that's going to be my first goal. And then the second goal is I'm going to try to be diligent in putting out videos. I'm going to try to put out, content that I enjoy, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. And we're going to shoot for that 1,000 subs for the year. That's a lot. It's so many. So many of you are already over 1,000 subs, and I think it's great. And I'm here to support that for you 100%. It still makes me a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. But it's fine because I do like supporting people. And the only way I can support more people is if more people find me so that I'll know that they're out there and can support them back. So, I mean, I look for channels too sometimes, but to be honest, most of y'all find me and then I follow along. I'm not gonna lie, that's how it's worked for the most part, and it's worked out really well for me. I've met some really amazing people. So yeah, those are the 2 goals for 2022. Next up, I wanted to go ahead and tell you my word of the year. I saw several people talking about a word of the year, and I had never heard of anyone doing that, and I was led to several words that felt good and felt right. And then over the course of the last few weeks of December, I had one word that just would not leave my mind. And so that's going to be my word of the year. My word of the year for 2022 is evolve. When you look up the definition, I wrote it down. Let me read it to you. Evolve, to develop gradually, especially from a simple to a more complex form. I mean, that's what I have to do. Every day I evolve. Every day I develop gradually. I modify. I adapt. I overcome. I want to get strong. Some of that's going to be losing even more weight, so I won't be as big. And I've talked about the fact that I now mentally understand that I can be strong and don't physically have to be big. And that's an evolution for me. It's a process. It's not a quick process. I mean, I know people look and they're like, Misty, you've lost over 100 pounds. That's amazing. You know, it's been less than 2 years, and I'm here and 100% behind that mentality. I'm very proud of myself. I've worked very hard to get where I am, and it's been a lot of slow baby steps. And there's been times where that gets very frustrating because why don't things happen more quickly? Because they don't. Because it's an evolution, because you have to evolve. And that's going to be my word for 2022. I want to evolve. I want to evolve physically, mentally, and spiritually. So welcome to the evolution in 2022. And how am I going to get January started? We're doing the reset your mind and body, including the shred. Now, I'm not including all of the pieces of the shred, but for those of you who are not part of this community or following along with me, there are 3 fitness channels that are jointly combining. 3 of my favorite ladies. Val is Mondays, Thursdays. Kirsten is Tuesdays and Fridays. And Sharon is Wednesdays and Saturdays. And they'll probably put out extra videos every once in a while, which is fine. But that's the main goal. They have a calendar that they've shared on each of their channels. I'll link all of their channel descriptions down below. I'm really excited to get it kicked off and get it started. So far, we've only done the first 2 days when I'm filming this. It's been great. It's hard. It's a lot. We're throwing weights around with Kirsten again, and then I've already seen that tomorrow is a body weight with Sharon, and I just talked about how those make me feel mentally. But it's an evolution, and I can do body weight stuff with modification. I'm going to be here for it. I am giving up gluten for the month, so my tacos will look different, but that's okay. Sugar is something they're giving up, which is something that I limit anyway in the style of eating that I do, so we'll definitely continue on that. And then I did decide with dairy, I'm not fully cutting out dairy because I do use my Keto Chow shakes as a supplement shake for me, in addition to protein shakes and collagen shakes, things like that. And I use butter. So I'm not going to cut out dairy fully, but what I am going to say is I'm cutting out all dairy except for the butter that goes in my Keto Chow shake. So no cheese or anything like that. No heavy cream, no whipping cream. The only thing I'll use is butter. And again, that will only be used in my Keto Chow shakes, which I have 1 to 2 a day. Sometimes I'll go 2 or 3 days and not have any. But that's what I'm doing. They also are giving up caffeine. I'm not doing that. It's not that it's a bad thing to give up caffeine. I've done it before, and I enjoy my drinks. I enjoy Bang. Who am I going to lie to? I enjoy Bang, and I felt like for me the bigger challenge would be to give up the dairy than to give up the caffeine. I felt like the caffeine actually wouldn't be that hard for me to give up, whereas giving up the cheese, I love cheese as an easy snack. It's an easy snack. Just get you some cheese, and you got some calories, you got some fat. You know, add cheese to your tacos. Like, there's just add cheese to your salads. It tastes delicious. But it is calorically dense. It's dairy, which, you know, may be causing some inflammation. I don't think so. I've done dairy-free before, too. But it's supposed to be a challenge. And so that's how I'm challenging myself. And then the final way that I'm challenging myself is I finally joined that walking challenge. I told y'all I was going to do that. Go Team Green. I got a great team. Daniela is our leader. I mean, no offense to the rest of the teams. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are perfect just the way you are. Go Green team. We got so many powerful ladies on my team. Like, I'm super excited to be part of the team. I'm probably the bottom rung. I'm sorry, guys, that y'all got me on your team, but I'm super excited to have all of y'all on my team. So yeah, we've joined the steps challenge. My goal was to get 10,000 steps a day. I'm not going to lie to you right now. I have not done that. I hurt my back. It's fine. I'm taking it easy. I'm still doing the exercises. I'm watching how I move. I'm very focused on it so that I don't make it worse. But I haven't got the 10,000 steps. Still early in the week. I can make them up because that's going to be my goal unofficially, is to shoot for 10,000 steps a day. And we'll see how that goes, but I'm still excited to be a part. I'm still excited to push myself. I was on a live with LB, and we talked about maybe even doing a 5K at the end of the month. So I'll probably be hitting up some of the other coaches and see if anybody else or any of the other teams are interested in doing that. Nothing really official, just something where we pick a day, maybe like the last Saturday, the 29th or something like that, and we all just say on that day we're going to walk 3.1 miles or a 5K. Give us something to shoot for during this walking challenge. That's what I'm going to do. If you want to join along, by all means, feel free, let me know. Oh, and other fun things that we're going to do, not weight loss related, but we had so much fun on our last Lego build. We did already pick the next set. It's set 75280 for the 501st Legion. But here's what I want y'all to know. I would love for people to join. I know some of you've already said LB's going to be there. Maha's going to be there. Carolyn's going to do her best to be there. Deanna said she'd like to do something creative. Sarai from Shy Sarai Vlog said she'd like to do something creative. Derek's going to build Lego. He may not build the same set. He has some different sets that him and Jaden still need to build. So I think it's just a fun place for us to get together, to talk to each other on the live stream. To those of you who can join in the chat. Oh, Cheryl said she'd join too and build Legos. But if you want to join us, I'd love for you to be in the chat with us, even if you're not building. But if you want to just do something creative, if you want to work on a vision board, if you want to journal, if you want to draw a picture, whatever it is, you can do that on the live stream. So I'm thinking of doing that sometime too, maybe that same day at the end of January. I think maybe I'll put out a poll and see what day works best for those of you who would like to be there. But we had such a good time the last time. There were 5 of us that joined the live, and then lots of y'all in the chat, and I just thought that was a great community builder. And y'all know that y'all are the most important part of this for me, outside of my own personal evolution. So I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I know this may be a little bit of a long one, but I just wanted to give all that information to you and let you know that I appreciate that you're going to be here to follow along. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Did you have a word of the year? Or if not, is it something that you may consider to help keep your focus on that and allow you to move through 2022 successfully? Until next time, I'll see you real soon. Oh, I hurt my back, guys. It's fine though. I'm still walking. I'm still doing these workouts. I'm just being careful. But I'm going to try to sit back, relax, and give y'all an update. It's so cold outside too. I know y'all can't tell, but look at me wearing a hoodie and a hat, and I show you my shoes. I'm wearing shoes in my own house even because it's cold. It's time for your update. Excuse me. It's just so cold, and it's like it was 80 degrees, and then it was 40 degrees, and then it was 20 degrees. It's fine. Just talk about the next part. Talk about it.